and thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am coming on with some projects for Scrap Diva Designs, and Scrap Diva Designs is having a customer appreciation sale this weekend, and that is October 25th and 26th. The whole website is 25% off and you don't need a coupon code, so that is wonderful. If you could use my affiliate link, it does help me out, but you don't need to use a coupon code at all. So have fun shopping this weekend. I have some fun projects to share with you. Some of them might be sold out already, some of the die sets, but you can always put your name on the list to be notified when they're back in stock. So yeah, I hope you can shop this weekend, and let me show you some things that I've made. And these are all Christmassy projects, and I used Erica's dies to make felt projects. Erica's dies, I love them because they cut so well. So if you're making something that's not paper, like felt, it cuts through them really, really well. You don't have to separate the dies like you have to do with lots of other companies. And they're nice and coated metal too, so they're not sharp like other ones are as well. So I love that about Erica's dies, and I hope you appreciate that too. I love that they're pink too, because, or different colors, because then it's easier to find them in your craft room, which is, something, I don't know about you, but I misplace pieces of dies all the time, so it's nice when they're a bright color. Okay, so let's get started with the first project, and that is this set, and this is called the Gingerbread Shaker. I didn't make it a shaker because I did make it a felt project, but you can if you want, of course. It comes with two nesting dies here, the main dies, as you can see, and then it comes with the frame dies, so you can make it into a shaker using that frame. You have lots of shaker space, so you could, add your bigger shaker bits as long as it's thick enough, if you use foam board or something, or thick foam to cut that out with. And then it comes with the details, the squiggles for the icing, eyes. This is a bow, so there's smaller and bigger, or you could double them up. It also comes with the head icing that's stitched, and then this little holly leaf with the holly berries, and then a button die you can use for like the, buttons on the gingerbread. So again, let me show you the cute one that I made. It's like a cute little plushie, and I think she came out adorable. So I used some felt that I had in my stash. It's just some tan felt I've had for a very long time. So I used the biggest die here, and I cut it out twice. And then I sewed them together using a blanket stitch. And that's what a blanket stitch looks like. If you are not sure how to do that, you could always Google blanket stitch. It's a very simple embroidery stitch. And I left a little pocket open, and I stuffed it with fiberfill, and then I just stitched it closed. And then I added the embellishment pieces. So I cut the icing out of white felt, and I cut the head icing out of white felt as well. I think this was the big, no, I don't remember. I think it was the bigger bow that I used. And I used some teal felt for that, and you can even see stitching details still on there. And I used the button die to cut out a button for there, and then 3 for her little tummy. I used some actual black buttons for her eyes and stitched it with white thread just so it looked like little highlights. And then the mouth comes, I don't think I mentioned that before, but it does come in the, in the accessory plate. Right there at the mouth. So I cut that out of some black felt and just glued that on. And then I made a little scarf. I had this really cute flannel print that's got, you can't really see it because it's so small, but it's got like little snowmen on it. And I like that the colors matched the embellishments on her. So I will measure this. It might be a little bit different from what it would be out of paper, just because, stuffing and everything. But it's about 6 1/4 inches top to bottom. And then side to side, it is, let's see, about 4 1/2, a little bit more than that. And yeah, she came out so cute, I think. So I think she'll make a really nice like bowl stuffer, or just something to stuff in a little nook in your decor. It's not for babies or, little kids. It's got buttons on it. So I would suggest not making these as toys, but as decoration. I think they're super, super cute. So, and it didn't take me long to put together as well. So that's the first project I made, and then since I did that, I wanted to do some more felt things, see what other dies I could use to make felt projects. So I used this set, and this is called the Peppermint Candy, And last time I checked, this was sold out, but I'm not sure if it's been restocked yet. But it comes with all of these different peppermint candies, different sizes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, all the way from this large one to the tiny one there. And then there are concentric circles that go along with each size. And then there are center circles as well. So it's nice to just have all the circles in your stash. And then as a bonus, you get these peppermint swirls as well. So, you know, and you can use peppermint candies for any season, I think, depending on what color to use. So I did make mine little felt like bowl fillers. So this was the largest one. And I used white felt again for the circle. And then I cut the peppermint swirl part out of, this is some aqua felt. And I stitched these together with some pink thread all the way around. And then you can't really tell, but under here I added, I think it was just this button actually. This button here, it's just kind of like a white pearlized button. I just kind of stitched all the way through and pulled it tight so it would like make it look like a pillow, you know, a little bit pulled in the center. And then I added an enamel dot on the top of that just to finish it off. So as the largest one, excuse me, Gingy, this one measures, it's about, let's go with 3 7/8 diameter. So that one's super cute. You could even like make this into an ornament if you wanted to, just sew on a little loop. And I did that for another project. But let me show you these first. So there's that one. And then this one, I think this was the next size down. So I used a little bit darker felt for that one. And then I used this is a snowflake, just a cabochon, but I used some Fabri-Tac glue to glue that on. This one I used this is like kind of like variegated aqua thread for sewing it. And yeah, just left a little bit open, just like I did with the gingerbread person, and stuffed it with fiberfill and then just finished sewing it shut. So really these come together very quickly. If you have any sewing experience at all, you can make these. If you don't, you know, it's very, very simple to do. Just cut the pieces out in felt and then, you know, Google how to stitch it shut, you know, how to do a blanket stitch. So very easy. So there's those two. And then I made a littler one too. This one I used some pink felt and regular aqua thread and a button and another enamel dot. So, you know, just some different sizes. I think this one, it's not the tiniest. Is it that one? I think I just used the 3 biggest sizes just so it would be, you know, easier to stitch it. So this one is, let me measure this one. I did not. It is about 3 inches. That one was easy. So yeah, just like little bowl fillers like I was suggesting, or, you know, even just in decor, they go nicely with the gingerbread person. And then the last one I wanted to share with you is the Peppermint Heart Candy Shaker. And this one comes with all of these dies. I did not make mine into shakers again, but they do have frames there. There are 4 different sizes of the regular hearts, and then 4 different of the swirls. So these are ornaments. Here is the biggest one. And I made it the same way, you know, just use some white felt. I used some pink glitter felt for the swirl of this one. And then I cut out, oh yeah, there are circles that come with this as well to use for the centers. So I did that, cut it out of that darker teal felt, and then added a flat back gem, or yeah, I think that's what I used there. And before I sewed it shut here, I added some of that wired eyelash trim that I picked up from Walmart, and I just made a loop, tucked the tails in, and then just sewed it shut around that. So it's a nice stable ornament there. This one measures at the longest point about 2 5/8 approximately by about 2 1/4. So yeah, it's the largest size, but it's still, you know, nice small size for an ornament. And then I made one more, and this one is teeny. This is just a little heart with the same color scheme. Made the circle out of the glitter foam, or felt for that one, and did the same kind of thing for the little loop. And they look cute on the back even. So these would be nice to add to gift packaging, you know, just a little decoration that could be hung on the tree, and that way whoever you send it to will think of you whenever they put it out every year for Christmas, or you know, just as decorations too. So, you know, sometimes it's fun to use your dies for other materials. I forget a lot of times to try other things besides paper, which, you know, doing paper crafts, obviously I'd love, but it's nice to, you know, create things out of fabric as well. And if you like to sew, even if you're just a beginner at it, you can make these very easily. I made all of these, I think in, you know, less than one evening. So you can do that too. So that is it for today, you guys. I will link all the products down below. If they're not in stock, again, put your name on the list to be notified. Don't forget, this weekend, 25% off the entire website at scrapdivadesigns.com. Please use my referral link if you wouldn't mind when you place an order. That would help me out. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.